Good evening. I'm Darlene Brown, Executive Director at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington. I'd like to start by thanking you all for joining us this evening. Normally, I'd be standing before you in front of a beautifully decorated facility, welcoming you all to our annual gala, dinner, dance, and auction. It was 1 year ago that our gala committee eagerly started planning for our 2020 gala event with hopes of celebrating the new decade with a Roaring 20's theme. We had all sorts of wonderfully creative ideas which we began to put in place, but never once did we ever think we would be delivering our gala virtually, as a global pandemic closed our doors, but fortunately did not shut down our programs and our activities. Throughout the pandemic of 2020, we certainly kept roaring on, providing our essential mentorship programs to Clarington children who are facing adversities. We are finding new strengths in our virtual connections and doing things differently. The children of our community needed us now more than ever before, as the effects the isolation caused when the stay-at-home orders came down amplified the adversities these children were facing. Our community needed us, and we were there. We were there despite having to cancel many of our spring and summer fundraising activities, which help provide the financial resources required to professionally recruit, train, match, and support our volunteers, children, and their families, and to ensure a safe and high-quality experience for everyone involved. We worked hard to ensure that we could continue to be there for our community. We changed the way we worked, tried to come up with creative new ways of generating the funds needed to continue to provide our programs, and we collaborated with other agencies across the province and the country who are experiencing the same challenges. We became stronger together, and we had a greater appreciation for being flexible and adaptable in the way we worked. And it's through this new lens that we came together to present our very first virtual gala experience. Over the next 45 minutes, we will demonstrate how our programs keep roaring on despite the pandemic, that we have not stopped. We will hear from our local community members who have been touched by our programs and our organization, and we will share stories with you which may make you laugh and perhaps make you cry. You'll meet some impressive young people who will hopefully move you to investing in our organization, and we've made it really easy for you to do that. Simply follow the instructions on your screen, or you can call the office at any time to make support arrangements at 905-623-6646. Now, before I close, I would just like to give a big shout out to the Big Brothers Big Sisters team for pulling this event off and for continuing to provide such amazing supports to our children and families during these very difficult and unusual times. To Brad and Chantel, who are a creative crew behind pulling this event together. To Kayla, Marion, and Amanda, who continue to demonstrate compassion, concern, and their creative flair for working with our families and children. And to our board members, who are always there guiding our organization and supporting all of our activities. I pass along a big heartfelt thank you. To Mr. Willie Wu, our esteemed Master of Ceremonies for this evening, we can't thank you enough for your involvement in this project. And finally, to one of our extraordinary volunteers, Michaela Pagazzani, for sharing your incredible talent and creative wizardry with us, for all of the time and energy you put into pulling this event together. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with such an incredible team and in such a generous and supportive community. I wish you all the very best over the remaining months in what certainly has been a roaring 20th year, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Bro, see, I don't really need much. See, what's funny is money says ain't got we trust. We trust the money, though funny, cause we don't need stuff. We just need someone to need us. And I know men gotta do better. Growing up, I wish we knew better. No excuses, just saying we reproduce it whenever we reproduce, cause we don't know how to accept love, express love. We were taught power is how you get love. Men don't make love, we take love. And only the saints deserve his great love, so we kinda hate love. It's been a minute, but it's still me. For all the timid and the real G's, we take it to the limit, trying to feel free. But what been true always will be. And that's, man, all my past releases, masterpieces. Yeah, I'm Master P with his master's thesis, but I could have it all and still lack what's needed. It's not a secret, all I'm saying. Woo!
Good evening, my name is Willie Blue, and I will be your MC for this evening's Roaring 20s Virtual Gala. We have a great lineup of supporters of Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Clarington who will bring greetings. So sit back and enjoy. In my previous life, I've had the pleasure of serving the residents of Clarington as elected councillor for 3 terms. And I've had the pleasure of working alongside His Worship, Adrian Foster, for those 12 years. Adrian is serving his 3rd term as Mayor of Clarington.
Hey folks, I'm Adrian Foster and I'm the Mayor of the Municipality of Clarington, and I am here to celebrate the gala with you, the Big Brothers and Sisters Gala this year. Now, we're hoping that we get back to regular galas so we can all gather together and have fun, but in the meantime, for the work that you do at Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the bigs and the littles, thank you. It is just so important. And so that all of you know the impact that you have on the lives of the littles, well, I don't need to tell you. And it goes both ways because I know the bigs get just as much as the littles do. On behalf of all of us here in Clarington, and for me especially, thank you and enjoy the gala.
This video is of a big and little from the US that illustrates how matches are staying in touch virtually during these challenging times.
Grayson, what's up, bud?
Hey,
Dude, how's quarantine?
it's boring.
Boring? Well, what do you want to do today?
I have a few things in mind.
Woo! Feels like a party tonight. Feel good, feel great. Feel good.
Oh, I got him.
Oh God! Okay, got him.
You got him?
King me.
Got any 5s?
Go fish. Check and make sucker.
Oh, yeah.
Beat that!
Where'd you go? Okay, that was fun. Now it's my turn. Harry could hear his rapid shuffling footsteps.
Yeah. Alex? Alex!
Necktie, super easy. Here we go. Cross and under,
Cross and under.
over, flip and under,
Over, flip and under.
back, down, the old...
Voila!
Maybe we should go for a clip-on. 1001!
600,000,006!
What? All right, now for my famous chocolate chip muffins. 2 cups of flour. Throw that baby in the oven, then boom! Chocolate muffin. And then, of course,
Or we can just go like this.
that works too.
Hey Big Brothers, Big Sisters Clarington, it's MPP for Northumberland Peterborough South, David Piccini. Big shout out to Elizabeth, Darlene, the board and staff of Big Brothers, Big Sisters Clarington for the phenomenal work that you're doing and for your Roaring 20s Virtual Gala. Really excited to hear about this amazing initiative and of course the day-to-day work you do to empower our young people, to realize and help them achieve their full potential in our community. Thank you for the work you do. Have fun at the Roaring 20s Gala. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, have a great evening. And again, thank you for the work you do for youth in our community.
Our caseworker, Kayla Ali, has gathered together some little brothers and sisters for a virtual discussion about what their bigs mean to them.
Hello everyone, my name is Kayla and I'm a caseworker with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington. I just wanted to say thank you all for tuning in and joining us for our first virtual gala. Although this is not what we were hoping for our gala this year, we are thankful to those who have put countless hours into assisting us put together this amazing virtual experience. We hope that you have enjoyed the viewing so far. My role with the agency is to work closely with the amazing volunteers, the community, families, and the children and youth who are looking to participate and give back in our programs. And I want to give you all a sneak peek into who I get to work with on a regular basis. The 4 youth that you see on your screen are littles in our community-based program. They spend between 2 to 4 hours a week with their big out in the community doing activities that are of interest to the both of them. They've all agreed to share with you their experiences in the program, what they enjoy about it, and what their bigs mean to them. So it is my pleasure to introduce you to Izzy, Brendan, Mitchell,
Hello.
and Miranda.
Hey.
Awesome. Thank you guys again for being here. So we're going to jump right in, and Izzy, I'm going to start with you. So can you talk about your journey with the agency? Because again, I know it's been an amazing one, and we've been able to see you grow so much in your time with the agency. So if you can touch on some of the experiences that you've had and the opportunities that you've been able to participate in.
Yes. So I joined Big Brothers Big Sisters community as a camper, and I've grown from that to having a big and to becoming a volunteer at the camp, and then to being at the gala 2 years ago. I've been a part of Big Brothers Big Sisters for about 4 years now, and me and my sister, I love her. We have quite a big age gap, but it doesn't stop us. And we've gone to Toronto. Yeah, we've done a lot of things together.
Yeah. And for those of you watching too, Izzy actually gave a really amazing speech at our gala a couple years ago. So I thank her for joining us today and talking about her big sister. And I know, Izzy, you have plans to stay in touch with your big sister as well after this, right? After the program and you age out?
Yeah, I'm aging out in 2 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and we've talked about staying in contact, and we have a plan. Well, yeah.
Yeah, staying in touch. Yeah, you guys have a really good friendship, and I know I say this to you all the time, and your big sister as well, but it's so awesome to see you guys together at events and things like that. You guys do have a really cool bond, so thank you for sharing. So Brendan, we're going to come to you now, okay? Okay, so can you tell everyone about your big and what you like most about him?
My big brother is very nice, and he's willing to do anything. We normally agree on stuff, but if I bring up something, they'll be like, all right, yeah, let's go do it, or maybe we can do that next time. So we always end up doing it.
Doing something. Can you tell everybody, because in my role, I get to see from your monitoring some of the things that you guys get to do, but can you tell everyone some of the things that you guys get to do together when you hang out?
We get to go snowboard in the winter, and we walk toss balls around the field, and we do Big Brothers events.
Yeah. And favorite moment? I know you have a lot, but do you have a favorite moment that you can share with us about, or that you have had with your big brother?
Probably snowboarding. Snowboarding was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I like snowboarding a lot, and I got to do it with him.
Yeah, so that was something you guys could enjoy and share together, because I know your big brother also does it as well, so that's something that you guys can definitely relate on. So that's kind of cool that you got to do that together.
Yep.
Awesome, thank you for sharing. Okay, so Mitchell, I'm going to come to you next, okay?
Hello.
So can you tell everyone watching about your big brother and what you like about him?
Well, my big brother's name is Mac. I've been in the program for like when I was 6. I'm 13 now. I've had a couple of different big brothers, but the one that I have right now is pretty awesome. We've done like tons of stuff together. We've gone to fishing derbies, we've gone to restaurants, we've gone tubing before. Not constantly anymore. We've gone hiking, biking, you name it. We even done bubble soccer. And a couple of funny things that happened were one time when I was in the fishing derby with Mac, we had this huge carp on the line, and we're trying to reel it in, and I guess it went under the log, and I thought I lost it, and I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then Mac's just like, wait, look, you have a huge tug, and then we're reeling this massive carp.
Yeah, I do remember that one too. And wasn't one of your goals, I think it was to get your big brother to kiss a fish, wasn't it?
Yep.
He hasn't done that yet though, right?
Yeah, because fishing tournaments haven't really been on right now.
Yeah.
And the other one was a Raptors game, which also kind of can't do.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully though, in the next little while, those are things that you guys can hopefully do eventually together, right? And I know that you were really looking forward to him kissing a fish. I know he wasn't looking forward to the fish, but I know that was a goal that you wanted. So I look forward to hearing about that experience.
Another funny thing is when we were in the bubble soccer thing, and he's a really tall, buff guy.
Yeah.
And I was running after him with the bubble soccer thing on me. And I jump and try to hit him, and I get sent flying. Just tumble around.
Yeah.
Go upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, those bubbles, I find too, when you do bubble soccer, people aren't really more so interested in playing soccer. They just kind of want to run into each other just to see how far they can do. So thank you, Mitchell, for sharing. I really appreciate those stories. So Miranda, we're going to come to you next. Can you tell us about your journey in the program?
It's been a very delightful journey for me. I've been in the program for about 5 or 6 years at least. There's been many ups and downs of my journey, and it's been a good one. I have this amazing mentor named Melanie. She's very cooperative and agreeable with things that we talk about. Whenever things don't go right, we'll put it to the side and hopefully get it back together. And we've done many things together. We've done many walks. We went to the lake with other mentors. We've been to many of the Big Brothers Big Sisters events, and they've been really good.
Yeah.
The barbecues are especially the best.
Yes.
The Halloween barbecues.
Yep, the pumpkin one. Yep.
I have many funny memories with me and Melanie, and I hope to have her after our friendship.
Yeah. Can you tell us what your big sister means to you?
She means a lot to me. She's like a big sister to me, like if she was part of my family too. But yeah, she kind of is. She's very funny, and I hope after our mentor friendship, we could be friends in the future.
Yeah, I've heard you mention about your big sister feeling like a real big sister multiple times. So I'm glad that you feel that way and you have that relationship with her. That's awesome. Okay. So thank you all, okay, for sharing your experiences. Again, I really, really appreciate it. And I just wanted to show all of you watching the amazing littles I have the pleasure of working with, amongst many others who aren't with us currently right now. And again, to all the viewers, that's including sponsors, donors, community members, board members, volunteers, families, children and youth watching, everybody who's watching. I want to let you know that your contributions to the agency is greatly appreciated and that your support is what allows us to continue providing these programs to children and youth like Izzy, Brendan, Mitchell, and Miranda, and as our agency mission states, enabling life-changing mentoring relationships to ignite the power and potential of young people. So before we go, the Littles wanted to say something to all of you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Bloody Legends.
Thank you guys, and thank you all for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of the Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington Virtual Gala. Bye guys.
See ya.
Hi, my name's Alina, and I'm a little sister of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington. I've been a little sister for 4 years, and today I'll be playing Ode to Joy by Beethoven.
OPG Darlington Yuko has been a very generous supporter over the years who have partnered and supported us on a number of our fundraising events, including Vote for Kids' Sake and our annual gala.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leah Bourgeois. On behalf of Ontario Power Generation, Darlington Nuclear, I'd like to thank Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington for including our organization in this annual event. I'd also like to congratulate you all on pivoting to this exciting online platform during these unprecedented times. OPG strongly believes in being a good corporate citizen and has been proud to partner with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington for over 18 years now. The organization plays such a pivotal role within the community and has made lifelong impacts of many of our fellow community members. On behalf of OPG, I'd like to send a heartfelt thank you to Darlene and all of the Big Brothers Big Sisters staff for all of their tireless work in 2020. Job well done, guys. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Elizabeth Colley, the current board chair for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington. I hope you are enjoying our virtual gala. Virtual. That's a good word to describe particularly the latter part of 2020. As an organization, we had to learn to do things differently, remotely, and sometimes more efficiently, while still serving the children of our community. By participating in this event, you are directly helping us to provide essential mentoring to over 500 children in our community. Together, we provide a child in need with a mentor, a support system, and positive influences that will help guide their decision making. This not only benefits the child and their family, but ultimately our community. And that's what mentoring is all about. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to thank you for your support and for the support of our donors and sponsors, our hardworking executive director and her amazing staff and volunteers. It takes all these people to create a team that can effectively change a child's life. Our plans going forward are ambitious, with the goal to serve more children and eliminate our waiting list. With your support, we believe we can achieve this goal. So let's continue to ignite the power and potential of our young people. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of the gala.
Simon Farquhar talks about the lifelong impact Dennis has had on his life.
Hi, my name is Simon. I want to take a moment to share with you my experience being a part of Big Brothers and Sisters and the impact it had in my life and the role it continues to play today. It's been 28 years since Dennis and I were first matched, and we continue to remain best friends. Despite our schedules with work and family, we continue to stay in regular contact, including spending time at his cottage with our respective families, or even just stopping by to say hi. I would describe our match as one based on cooperation, support, and an enthusiasm to tackle new projects. My earliest memory is tinkering around with remote control cars and driving them throughout parking lots. While I don't ever think it was our intention, we seem to naturally develop a strong interest in everything automobiles. Progressing from go-karts to now building and restoring classic British sports cars. Throughout our relationship, our guiding principle has always been to have fun. What I've learned most from Dennis is, regardless of the outcome, is to try. Whether that means making an effort to apply myself or striving to think through a process, taking on something new. Now, as a father of two, I get to share all these skills and knowledge imparted to me with them and watch them grow and learn. I continue to and always will remain grateful to those at Clarington Big Brothers and Sisters for their hard work and support. Thank you.
Alexa Goldie is a Newcastle resident who has been singing since the age of 5 and has been performing since the age of 12. Alexa teaches music in the community and has performed at a number of events in the community, including our annual food, wine, and craft beer festival.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexa Goldie. I'm from Newcastle, Ontario. I'm so excited that I can be a part of this event again this year. This is my 4th year doing it. A little bit different this year than normal. I'm used to being at the Newcastle Town Hall, performing for you guys, dancing around with you guys. Hopefully we can do that next year. But I hope that you get to still enjoy this performance at home or wherever you are. This is 1,000 years. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall, watching you stand alone. All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away. We're standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. Love you for 1,000 more. And all alone for 1,000 more. One step closer, one step closer. I have died every day waiting for you, and darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. The time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. I hope you guys have a great night. Fundraise, 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 and hopefully I'm back with you guys in person next year. I miss this event. Anyway, have a great year. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Dennis Dealey has been a big brother in Clarington for 27 years. He shares a passionate story about the bond that was created and it still exists with his first match, Simon.
Hi, my name is Dennis Dealey, and I've been a big brother for 27 years now with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Clarington. I got matched with Simon 27 years ago this past June when he was 8, and he's 36 now and he has 2 boys of his own, and he's still my best friend. When the agency put us together, it was really a match. I don't know how to describe it. It was an amazing match. Like, we hit it off right away. Took a little while to get used to each other, to get to know each other, but then we became really good friends. Like, he was such a happy kid. He always wanted to do whatever. We raced go-karts, we raced radio-controlled cars, we went to Mosport to watch the racing, we went to Montreal to see the Formula One race. It was kind of our thing, and I'm so proud of the man that he's become and the father that he's become. I'm really happy to think that I may have had some influence on that. That's kind of the thing that's kept me going with any of the little brothers I've had. I'm on little brother number 6 now, and a lot of them I still keep in touch with, but I can look back and look at what they were like as kids and now look at what they're like as men, and it's just, it makes my heart sing. It's so great to see that the men these boys have become. I wouldn't give it up for anything. It's such a great, they're a great organization, and the work they do is invaluable. One kid at a time, that's what we do. Thanks.
Lindsay Park here, your Member of Provincial Parliament for Durham. I represent the east end of Durham region and most of Clarington. So it's a pleasure to join you virtually for this year's fundraising gala for Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Clarington. I know I've met many of you over the last number of years, whether it's at the annual fundraising gala or the 3-on-3 ball hockey tournament that's been a growing event and a real fun event to be a part of. thank you. I know there's donors, volunteers, supporters that are joining virtually. Thank you for all you do. I think we can all think of friends and mentors when we were growing up that really gave us hope when we needed it and shaped the course our life took and brought us to where we are and made us who we are today. So I can say you're truly making a difference in the lives of our young people in Clarington. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and enjoy the gala.
Chantel and Alina discuss what their match means to them and the creative ways that they have stayed connected during this pandemic.
So I wanted to see if you would be interested in participating in our virtual gala this year. And if you are, I've got a couple of questions to ask you. Are you good with that?
Yeah, I'm totally good with that.
Okay. So what has our friendship, like what has our match meant to you over the past 2.5 years that we've been matched? Like what comes to mind?
The first thing that comes to mind is probably like the differences that I've like done, because I remember when I just started, I was very shy. I wasn't very talkative, and like now I'm very talkative, and I think like I've changed and we've changed and we're like more connected than we were when we first met. So I think that has meant a lot to me and through the 2.5 years of the match. So yeah.
And I absolutely agree with that. It's been phenomenal to see you grow, to go from being this young girl to this young lady. You know, you've just started high school this year and your confidence has grown so much. And it's just been a blast to connect with you and to watch you continuously, grow in self-confidence. And in my opinion, we've had a ton of fun in the last 2.5 years, and I'm really looking forward to what the future has for us. Obviously, things have been a little bit different for us this year with COVID. The past several months since lockdown, we have shifted our match from in-person to online. How has that been for you? Do you want to talk about some of the ways in which we still continue to connect virtually instead of in person?
I think it's been like a change for me because, not seeing you every week, like actually. So I think that's a bit of a difference. But I think it's good that we do FaceTime like this and play some like games that we do. So at least we're doing and cooking from our homes. At least we're still doing some things like that. We're still like having our time and meeting each other, just virtual. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're both very creative people. So I think for us, it's been from the get-go, it's been pretty easy to find things that would allow us to connect in, a really fun and interactive way. So some of the things that come to mind that we've done is like bingo. There's an app called Bunch that you and I use that allows us to communicate over video, but also play online games together. We've done a couple of crafts together and stuff, and it's just been it's been a lot of fun. So, COVID hasn't been easy for everybody, but I think we've really made it work. I think in this digital age, it's been a super awesome tool that has allowed us to continue our match, and I'm really grateful for that. So I just want to say thanks for popping on for a few minutes and just checking in, seeing how I'm doing, seeing how you're doing, and I will hopefully talk to you later this week. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, this concludes our Roaring 20's virtual gala, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for joining us, even though at a distance, virtually, from Big Brothers, Big Sisters of Clarington. I hope you've enjoyed the heartwarming testimonials and stories from our big and littles, past and present, and the dazzling musical performances. I would also like to thank all of our sponsors, our video contributors, our donors, and most importantly, you, our VIPs. Have a good evening.